Hey y'all, what's up? What's up? What's up? Child, it's a shame and a scandal in these streets. Uh, yeah, we gonna get into it, girl, cause these people got it fucked up. Hold on. Yeah, they got it fucked up. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? So apparently, Jacqueline, crackhead Wright, decided to, you know, come and insert herself into Roxy's Lady Lounge and Craig Mack and everybody's, shit. Cause she ain't got no life of her motherfucking own. You know, the sun is gone, the moon is gone, the stars is gone. Bitch, and so is your fucking brain cells. So now I don't know what your problem is, Jackie, cracky Jackie, but bitch, you better get it to motherfucking together, ho. Cause the gag is, why in the fuck? Hold on. You can't tell me nothing. These people be fucking weird, jealous, ugly, and stank. Queen, what up, Queen? You know, it's a lot of these hoes that run around these motherfucking streets looking a hot goddamn mess like a pig in a fucking blanket. Nasty, ugly, stank, scary, and all that shit. Trying to talk about a bitch. Uh, can't be them, can't live with them, can't love them, can't stand up to them, can't have them, can't don't know them. Bitch, fuck you. Period, point, fucking blank, bitch. Fuck you and fuck anything you talking about. Yeah, be these weird bitches that come outside looking a hot mess, rollers in their hair and all that fuck shit. Scariest motherfucking Methuselah bitch. Yeah, we gonna gag the fuck out of y'all today. Okay? Today. Period. Well, hold on one second, y'all. Yeah, so apparently it's these bum ass hoes that run around these streets trying to act like they got it and trying to act like they ain't about like they about it and shit and all this other weird shit. Girl, first of all, bitch, you gotta have something to know something. You gotta be something to want something, okay? And half of you motherfuckers don't got it, will never have it, never had it, and can never get it, bitch. Okay? With your weird motherfucking ass. That's the gag, the shame, and the scandal of it all. Okay? Hmm. But anyway, we're gonna get into it. Wait a minute. Cause it be these weirdos out of nowhere, child. She could tell hard, right? Yeah, come on, dance for me, then. Oh, you feel like? All right. Come on, don't stop now. You done did it. Come on, yeah. All right, hold on. What? Saw you outside, just side to let my best friend ride. You was in the eye. But when you caught my eyes, you were so beautiful. You were so beautiful. You look so something about you, everything you are mine. Oh, love, only love, only one. My life will be complete. That's why you're my wife. You know you're sexy too. I like your attitude. I ain't even mad at you. Girl, you're so you're the greatest way to jeans. You're still my queen. Baby girl, just do your thing. I'm so glad you're on mine. You are so beautiful. Girl. It is so beautiful. So crucial. You are. Oh, my, you're my life. You need to see now you know me to the busy way. With the chance to feel alright, only one. Like sweet baby, you love me. You can my and afraid to harm me. Get dizzy, till I get dizzy. Don't percent. I'm dizzy. Not strong. I would be strong. He's for me. That's the it's wrong. Why will you be my wife? Yes, I'll be your wife. Welcome to another year. We're all new born. It's the same thing. Do it. No, ain't no crazy over you. You know I'm crazy over you. She just moved right up with me, and she got the hots for me to find my destiny. Oh no, no, she got me on the sun though. Oh, when it's so quick, cause I wait for my crew and just listen to them. I was such like a show star. Pick up everything, mommy, in no time. Sure, 'cause I've never been the type to break my brain, but something, baby girl, I just can't. So tell me now, what's it gonna be? She said, you don't know what you mean to me.
See all of me looking at the slow, like what? Thought I could trip in my don't say, hey, hey, she see, but I like your steeze, your style, yo. The way you come through when I lunch with me and stuff. And I still always thank you. Don't you forget, easy for you. You and me, they got times for different, so I respect that. Before I turn to me, you don't know what you don't know. And it's all redeem Google Play points and score limited edition merch. Go reward yourself. Go play. What if your dream was to build the fastest car ever? But then when you got older, St. Louis rolling on drugs, smoking on club, blowing up like pepper bug, sipping bug, getting burned and getting bugged, doubts and hugs, mean mugs and shoulder shrugs, and it's all guns. You made it enough scratch just to navigate it. Fully decorated on chrome and candy. Singing while I'm entertaining, while I'm here, mother, pull it up. So feel me when I bring it, singing loud. I'm from the loop, and I'm proud to run a match. For the cause, I'm righteous above the law. Play my style raw. I'm born to make like forget the fame. And the glamour, give me D's with a robot. The glamour beats, exotics, gin and tonic, chronic, scratch bionic, it's ironic. Slamming haters like lunatics to the more no street. Okay, go in the style, in the strut, in the clothes, in the get it, it's going in, the circus, and watch me come in. You can get it when I'm around and proud and the street, but not need a town and come out to and you gon' shit. Your third question like me, I say. In the summer from St. Louis to Memphis, from Texas back to the Indiana, shout out. See, more time to Alabama, New York, Mother, Louisiana, getting paid off this country, smoking Savannah, go 30 years like I'm going down.
Wrkng. What's up, y'all? Child, it's a shame and a scandal, honey.
So hot, so I was like, good gracious, I was patience, flirtatious, trying to show face. I'm waiting for the right time to shoot my speed, no, waiting for the right time to blast the beat, and I'm leaving, please believe it. In the rest of my heathen, check it out. Penthouse, rooftop, no deceiving, nothing else I'm Steven, no teasing. I need you to help up on the dance floor. Yeah, what in the world. And can't nobody stop you. So baby, tell me what's to you. I said, it's getting hot. So take off all your clothes. I am getting too hot. It's getting hot. So take off all your clothes. I am getting too hot. All the way up in the bottle. Come on, good on the paper. I see you driving. What's called? So I don't have it. Walk the top down and get on the freeway. Exit 106 and pump it. Straight fuck it. What you call about dog? I speak English, baby. I just talk it. Whoa, out of the joint. Okay, I think more on this point. I got six. Boom. So take it off like you're home alone. You know that from the mirror while you're on the phone. Check it out. Check it out. I think my fucking is. So take off all your clothes. It's getting so take off all your clothes. I am getting it's a little bit. Give a little bit. Give a little bit. The roof is on fire. Stop pacing, time wasting. I got a friend with a hole in the basement. What? I'm just kicking like Jason. Extra, extra.
A little over a year ago, I decided to get lipo done at Sanabello, and that decision changed my life. First,
Hey, check this out. Top strap with the bum bottom. That's something about him, the dude. That's why I got him. I'm strapped and laced and come about him. I'm the last person that touched my damn shot. Look, see lime green forces and kiwi. You couldn't get this color if you had a personal genie. You know I keep it hip hop, flip flop. My voice ones and tip top. That goes on flip flop. I like the lemon to the fishing. You know me, green that leather pinstripe. You should see how I do the stream. Size 12 with the strap, red and white with a color cap. But it just depends on where they're wrong. Don't get me wrong, man. I'm really ain't dumb, man. Just if that shoe is on that shelf, you should have some, man. You cannot stand up and tell me that you have none, man. You cannot have 3 or 4, but you got one, man.
Yes, sir. Look at
We up in Foot like I'm looking like I need those. 10 and a half, and if you got them, give me 2 of those. I can tell she never seen Murphy leave before, cause she just standing there as if I'm shooting free throws. I said, excuse me, miss, I only wanna buy shoes. She said, I love you, Murphy, especially in the white and blue. I said, the white and blue sound nice, make it twice. That's not the autograph. But
Keep it real, pretty dirty. You know how I do. Purple and gold with the liquor, the rock with the orange and blue. I like the flower. Socks, lows, mids, and high tops. With the clear soul. Just tell me places when it's cold. And the wind goes. And the hot summer flow. This back here be our purpose with them. The dot in the toe. Chopping the stove. Then I'm spinning for show. Them Nike Earth Force. Behind the old. I treat my shoes like my ride. Chrome on the laces and put wood on the inside. Spray candy on the swoosh with electric roof. Since I put a hit on the soul, I got no why to choose. You see that low mid, skittle purple coupe, I'm driving.
Meanwhile, where you getting them colors? Are you dying?
This my size and no point in time. Ain't no point in trying these on. They know I'm fine. Hype on first sight, like white on white. Waters below, way all tight. Only problem, they only good for one night. That's what you stuff and you top up the whole night. What's my business? The liquor store on the streets. These kids outrageous, he buying them by the case. That's once I pop on my gut and switch the laces. They all purpose, you heard me, kinda like my days. Me too. I was birds at first, now it's hate on them. Damn, when those come out. So I write the date on them. These Louis Vuitton ones, you gotta wait on them. I had to get them ready, so I still go get on them.
I'm trying to keep it up like a 1 minute man. While I lean on a Kawasaki 2 headbands, fury and all, fish bowl in the mall.
Offers hourly employees health care on day one for the whole family.
Yo, I ain't trying to keep telling you guys something like this game, man. There's got to be something popping. Oh, Flash got that.
Cornrows and manicure toe, Lily Capri, and parasuit. Yes, with 1 or 2 goals, I'm dropping them out of high school straight into the pro. I know none of it when you're making these such an elbow. Then break it down like to the flow. There you go. I throw it on me, showing every time I bust a rhyme, they give me some more like that. From and I'll be right back. It's my very next line. I use it to tell out the line when I'm speaking my mind. It's no matter if I'm shooting to a pigeon to die. I ask who that is talking that about the somebody because they got it. But ain't nobody like that. So
Comments how you can get your beef restaurant from. Tuxedo. Tuxedo.
running wrong. Talk to the phone. Some say I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Without me next. We said, go ahead and ask me. I drive fast. They call me Jeff Gordon on a black SS with the navigation. Don't smell amazing. Got a chick rolling up, black and Asian. Another one page on telling me to come home. Her husband on vacation. Left her home alone. I used to be hours, weight loss, hours. I'm back on that one shrimp and one shower. Get a room and chalk hours. Just to hit the 3 hours. Took a pop about the room because she used the work hours.
Sing it for me.
Come on.
Before, but I'm sure the way you feel, I don't want it to go. Cause I cry my back tears and I sing my share of blues. But to keep you right here, don't you want to do something cool with me?
Mom, Dad, Brother David, happy holidays.
David, thank you, Mum. David,
That's right.
Just as long as we live it, it's gonna take place. It ain't like we won't get.
Oh, mom, give me what you got, hey, hot way. Show me love, show me love, me and you love, Hollywood. Put my Mack down, she threw a curveball, she owe me a little. That's some
We're moving on now to the kitchen. Being on the grill. Took a whole lot of trying just to get up that hill. The big knees. You know with that, or we're moving on to the to a G. To the
What's up? What's up? What's up, bitch? The rhymes are right. Comments, all
When
you
you're
party
suffering with
people.
alcohol or drugs, nobody stops to
So we
ask.
can get it in rights, get it in facts, get it intact, and get it in Zach, and get your blue dress or blue tux. As a matter of fact, now I heard it's a fat piglet that keep wanting our attention. It's weird as fuck, honey. Go on, go swallow gravy and look crazy, okay? Go swallow gravy and look crazy. That's all I'ma say. Mm-hmm. Go swallow gravy and look crazy. Cause see, obviously, anybody twisting you right, cause you wouldn't be worried about what another trans woman or biological woman is doing in and out of sight. Okay, cause I don't keep dancing with corpses and digging them out the graves. All right. Yes, I don't do that, honey. I don't have time for that. Like I said, if you ain't gonna be face to face with no face, no case, no face, no case, then I ain't got nothing to hear, nothing you got to say. Pert. Point blizzy. Ain't. Okay? So in any event, back to regularly scheduled programming. We're gonna get into this thing. Uh Shout out to Roxy's Lady Lounge and the Lady Loungers. Okay, and the men that come in the lounge too, because it's a shame and a scandal that these weirdos like Jacqueline Boy Wright sit over there and hate on Babs. Shout out to Babby Babs making the band, Chopper, and the rest of the crew. Freddie P. Um, it's amazing how innovative we are. You know, people want to start talking about the people they worse than. Okay, and I'm talking about in the aspect because the drugging aspect of girls is definitely there. On both parties, both partners in crime. Only thing is, Diddy got more money. Uh Diddy got the money. Okay, unlawfully, but he got the money off of the backs of Biggie, Total, and the rest of the crew. But he got the money. Okay, or like Jay Wilson say, Daddy Wilson say the money. He got the money. Okay, baby. Period. And it's just a shame and a scandal, honey. It's a shame and a scandal that you just can't handle that part. hmm So we're gonna get into it, okay? Cause it's ridiculous that these people sit around hating on Roxy's Lady Lounge and the rest of the crew. Girl, please. Let's go.
Have you had pain or other complications after hernia mesh surgery and had a Wow, nigga, pulled out sticks and shit, bubbling, laying up with some Colombians. Oh fuck yo, I get Joe Fox Brown, mama, big suit from Gabbana. Nigga, who you calling? Why we be flashing, sex lasting all night long. It's strong, the max for ill nana, like Benny Hanna steak, the boogie like a crack. Leon, Fox Brown, the Dawn, Gucci on, Stalin, Sip Cristal on the Cayman Allen. Got gay niggas ready to switch like Ravano. Turn them off, nigga to snitch. Ready to jump, Fettuccine 5 carats on the arm. Jewels be the bomb. The 4 hotties, total with Foxy, sipping for March. Bad girl of the year, 96 Tell me my style is terrific, stupendous, tremendous. I've been just a little bit more than the average raw. Cause I'm focused, I rock Versace. You didn't know I like crack without boots and gator suits? The biggest willies got the pills. I like the Hot Wheels. You got a fast car. Like Casey Kevin, you can the meat order, the heroin importer. I'll be that rich bitch. That drink I spot shit like Bud McKenzie. I'm Leon Lahimsey. It's essential for the presidential. Certified testable. It's brave when he just the move. The king and I. All you need in this world. I'm a bad girl. The hot bitch. I don't need no one but you. Caramel skin, fat, luscious, lickable lips, and a jet black bitch. That is for feeling dreams, making life complete. Come take it down, you with your smoke to fight beer. Second time around for me, 3 times more than the lady you'd imagine it be. I've been reinstated, platinum plated, and niggas hated, related it on the shit. Please me, you got the blunt, give it away to the BRAT and take my M3. You got more feet than both you got sheet, and you can't keep up with this score from the west. Money, acting funny with all the ponies, keeping it real with homies who been real to me. It would defeat the purpose for me not to flash and rock. Can't travel the shit and back stop.
So anyway, y'all, it's a shame and a scandal. Can you handle it? it gets to be real interesting how Jackie and the rest of these low grade, no grade nobodies run around being a hot goddamn mess. Mm-hmm. That part. That part. Being a But yeah, y'all. I mean, it gets to be real ridiculous after a point. But I want y'all to hear this fair use commentary. Uh, but it's real interesting. Very interesting how these people sit around all day and try to be somebody. Hmm. Try to be somebody they'll never be. You gotta make it make sense for me. Okay? You gotta make it make sense for me. Why they hating on me, One Love, and all legendary business queens and king, things of that nature. So you gotta make it make sense. Okay? But I want y'all to hear something real quick. And then once I get out of this, but I want y'all to hear something real quick. It's a shame and scandal. Once I get out of this, but I want y'all to hear. I don't know, all these shits keep coming up on my page. I don't know. What it is, what it is, what it is. Hold on. Hold on. Hmm. So apparently, darling, it's the weirdos, the freak shows, and the bum hoes that run around with the bullshit. Bullshit. And I want to put something together, all right, because it's given a lot of there's hoes always wanna you know hate on my girl. Shout out to the T Sector. Mm-hmm. Hold on.
What's that song about gangsters moving on sneaky like?
Real G's move in silence like lasagna. You wrote it.
What? Well, spin that.
Now playing on Amazon Music.
Real G's moving silent like lasagna. Come on. Lucky Thornton, you mad because I left for a second? I was mad that you was gone all day, and after what Diddy said, and then you just left, like for a day. And you got the note on the first? Yeah, but probation don't take all day. I ain't go to probation first. That's right there, right, cousin. You everybody else. You got all life in your hand, man. Feel something about. You get me mad, man? Yeah, you bounce right now. I bounce right now. It don't even matter. It matters to me. Why it matters to you? We got each other life in each other's hands, cuz. So we all stuff. How am I stepping if I leave? I'm leaving for a second. I can't leave for a second. I got to listen. Like, we all been here all day. Okay. Trying to write hooks, like, regardless if you got living legends. That's like me getting mad at you yesterday. We're first on the grind. Now I'm trying to wake you up and say you ain't with the team. It's the same. Why are you here? Why are you here? Nobody ain't want to do it. Man, I came to you. Being late. I came about you talking all the time. You still doing it? I'm talking about songs. I'm not gonna run behind nobody and ask them to write. Why should I write when they at the club? I won't write it. It's at the club, shaking their ass, dancing with. We're right at the borderline right now. Now to come this far and to start blaming each other and not finding a solution is insane. You can be crazy. Don't be insane. This whole when you call me, I ain't like no word. And when they go down the drain, I feel real stupid. I feel like
All right, we gonna get into it, because it's amazing how bitches be running around hating on queens, and it's a bad thing because a lot of these people just have to open their legs and do what the fuck they do. Hmm. Fair use commentary, research, education, entertainment purposes only.
find this thing and she signed it anyway. Like an average recording contract where someone like a Diddy comes with, hey, we're signing the bad boy. How does an advance work? How does the recoupment work? For those that don't know, first things first. How it should work is that you have to have a lawyer that's working in your best interest. That's number one. I mean, my first attorney before I switched over to a Jewish attorney, Brad Rubin, I was using James Elam, who was African American, and James Elam and I fought for everything that we could get because they worked very hard to keep it from you. They worked very hard to keep everything from you, to keep every dollar from you, to get over on you as much as possible. That's why you need to have some kind of understanding of entertainment law, or make sure you have a lawyer that's proficient in it and that speaks it fluently. Everyone knew those bad boy contracts were terrible. Everyone knew they were getting screwed over. What they were hoping for was that they were going to be able to make it to the next phase of something where they would finally get something like it's all
carrot being dangled. Did you not hear what Bad said? That was probably the goofiest commentary that I've heard in that entire, I took it to my lawyer. And my lawyer went over and he said, well, they're offering you fame, but they're just not offering you fame and fortune. The lawyer literally sat there and said to her, if you sign this contract, the only thing you're going to be is famous. You're going to get robbed. And she said, sign it anyway. It's Bad Boy. That's beyond wild.
He only had 24 hours to sign.
That's beyond wild. That's beyond wild. You literally were told you're going to get robbed if you sign this thing, and she signed it anyway for the fame. And now she just spends her time with YouTubers trolling. Kind of like Roxanne. Roxanne Mack Johnson, Craig Mack's widow, because she was still legally married to him when he passed away. Did you know she's a YouTuber as well?
Oh, no, I didn't know that.
Yeah. I thought it was so interesting that they had her in there. I mean, the reference in which they put her in there, I guess, it made sense for her to be talking about it because of what they were talking about. That I didn't have a problem with. The question is did anybody not bother? Because they could have went to a bunch of other people to got that same information. Like, this is a woman. Did that woman? Ooh. You know she came after me, right?
I didn't know. This is Craig Mack's widow.
Yeah.
So technically,
but she's actually his widow. That's how she was able to get her hands on what royalties she could after he passed away, and she was finally able to get her children back because she had lost custody of her children to him. Yeah.
Yeah, it was her and then I believe Tisa Tells. I was interested that they put them on with them.
Yeah, that was kind of wild. It was just so funny because I'll never forget when Roxanne first was hunting me down on behalf of the troll farm. He couldn't get to me because I wasn't responding to any of her messages. She had been trying to get to me. She kept trying to buy her way into my life, pay her way into my life, sending me money, trying to sending $1,000 cash apps. Then she started going through Nosy Ho Live because she wanted me to come forward with a story. Guess what the story was? You want to know?
Yeah, too.
Okay. So, allegedly, according to Roxanne Mack Johnson, and by the way, the name Johnson, she married a cop in Chicago. Funny, a police officer's wife, also a YouTuber, running around selling wild stories and selling wild tales. Allegedly, back before she married Craig Mack, she was sleeping with Kid from Kid and Play. She was also sleeping with their DJ. Apparently, she slept with everybody in the crew except for the brown skin. She was visiting with him when he was in town for a show in Chicago. Or they went to a meet and greet and they were supposed to meet up to hook up later that night at a hotel. And her friends went to the hotel. This is all Roxy and Mack Johnson's story. They went to the hotel and Kid never came. But Steve Stout, she alleged that Steve Stout and a few other people in the security guard, they all came to party with her and her friends. And they had a full tray of tequila shots, which allegedly had been pharmaceutical drugs. They've been dosed. And her and her friends were drinking, and they all passed out. And she believed that they had been raped. And she wanted me to write her story online and advocate her. So he wanted me to come forward with her story, but keep her as a Jane Doe. And the information that she was giving me was going to be enough to trigger Steve Stout to want to settle with her because she had a lawsuit that she was planning on putting on her for $2 million, and she was going to cut me in and make sure that I got paid. Me and Nosy whole life. And I told her I can't go forward with this. And if you really want justice for your story, if any of this is true, you need to come forward. And you need to tell people your story, because if what you're saying is that kid from Kid and Play set you up with his manager at the time, Steve Stout, who's also mentioned in the documentary as a Diddy victim, how Diddy beat the crap out of him and how he begged for the authorities to drop over the charges because he got paid $500,000. A grown man comes and beats the crap out of you, and that's all it took was $500,000 to get you to heal up. And as you know, him and Diddy, they've been cool ever since. Him, Diddy, the Jigga Man.
So this dumb bitch with her weird ass. And shout out to VS Icon, because VS Icon, shout out to the beefing sector, has the real story. Okay, this whore bag has been jealous of Roxy's Lady Lounge. And I'm gonna put her link in the chat. Yeah, but this scumbag has been jealous of Roxy's Lady Lounge since God knows when. Okay, while she's spewing these lies and allegations. Okay. This bitch is retarded. And she's retarded because, for the most part, whore. And she's retarded because, for the most part, whore. That is not how the story went. Now, if y'all can go look up VS Icon interview with Jaguar, I think Roxy came in on that interview and lit her ass up. They had an argument, a live argument, where Jaguar deflects as usual. Now, it's the same slut where she don't have custody of her kids. The first kid, she said, was unalive to her, you know. And then 3 days later, he got unalived. You know, it's power in the tongue. Okay? So, number one. Number two, and I know Roxy very well. Shout out to Roxy, House of Princess, the T Black Tea sector, the only Black Tea sector. Okay? And all of that. You know, but it's sad that these people, like this whore bag that ran around and not telling how she brought Audra English and the rest of them, you know, to lie on I believe it was Diddy, or I forgot the other man's name, the podcaster, where they don't want nothing to do with her. You know, after that Beyonce tragedy that she calls an interview where Piers Morgan had to apologize to Jay-Z and Beyonce on the behalf of this skank running around trying to be credible. Number one, when the slut started her lies and alibis, She first said that she's going to get Diddy and Jay-Z, right? Turn right around. Oh, I'll work with the enemy to take out the other people. No, I'll work with Diddy to take out Jay-Z. Came right back around and stated, she got caught up in um the Audra and the other girl supposedly, I forgot it was something about Diddy and a big story that Danny Robinson had broke down, and they came to find out she was a big liar, which I don't know why people even had to try to figure that out. Any fool with common sense would know that Jaguar is a clout chaser, number one. That's why she can only use uh real sad productions, you know, and that's why she continues to spew her hate on them. Come to find out, Jaguar was a part of Diddy's party. She allegedly, and she needs to be, and she has warrants. Number one, they can't serve her. Number two, because they don't know where she is. Allegedly, Brian McKnight was going to light her ass up, and she still has yet to get served. But she's so gangster. I'm so, a victim. No, bitch, you're not a victim. You're a villain. Okay? Because what about that woman where you allegedly took a remote control and turned it in her vagina? You know. We didn't hear nothing else about that. But you so credible. You so, I'm such the victim. Making no sense. Hold on, yeah. It's the same skank that sat around. Uh, I'm going to, you know, hey girl, hey darling, tell Mama Sugar I said hello and stay glowing, her and Divine Lady, cousin. But yeah, this is the same skank that sit around trying to get clout at any cost because you was with the roots. Got a root put on you and it's still on you for life. And it's only one of two ways you can get it off, and I ain't telling you shit. But anyway, um, because I had tore your ass up when you started with the Kevin Hart and the Rock thing. Then you started thinking you was gonna come for my husband, bitch. Gene, no, you're not. No, the fuck you're not. Okay? Because you're a slut. Why you running around talking about Roxy? At least Roxy had a notable goddamn person. You never had a notable person. You tricked Goomba into lying, saying that he allegedly burnt up the car or some illegal shit that you had going on, to get in on your scheme, which they still watching your ass for that. You under investigation trollop. And then, the black tea sector knows about this scumbag. Why she talking about Nosy Ho? She fell out with Nosy Ho because, it's the battle of the witchcraft and all of that bullshit. You need to worry about getting your child, bitch, like what Tita Dean told you. Worry about why you threw your child to the wolves, knowing damn well he was gonna get, what he got. And rest in peace, Giovanni. While you talking about Roxy's Lady Lounge, you need to be talking about your child, bitch. Getting your atonement since you so Ashe, voulez-vous coucher avec moi, and all that other shit. You need to go get some atonement, is what you need to do with your weird ass. But anyway, I'll be back. It's these $5 prostitutes and freaks, because you was over there going to trick yourself out, for $5 and a meal to feed your family at a Jamaican restaurant, bitch. But when I come back, we're going to get back into it. Yes, we are. Oh, yes, we are. You nasty skank of a slut. How dare you try to come at our Roxy Lady Lounge? Are you insane, bitch? Yeah, you are. 'Cause I would never took my fake ass son's ashes and threw them on the people at the barbershop, I think in DeSoto. Yeah, I think that's what one of us said in DeSoto. Okay, but that shows you just how low a hoe will go. Bad enough you done ran and told your son 36 hours before he left this earth that he was gonna leave this earth and he was deceased to you. You gotta make it make sense at some point. You're a girl, a sad case to say the least. And got the nerve. And see, it's always these type of bum ass bitches and crumb ass snitches that run around. Oh, I'm such the victim. I'm such the victim. No, bitch, you're the villain. Okay, because while you talking about Babs, Babs was everywhere you want to be. Babs is everything that you never gonna be. You're mad because Mary and them made it as far as they did, and you are upset. You're disgruntled. Okay? You're disgruntled. You're gonna stay disgruntled because life is not for you. When you tell your child, "Oh, you're deceased to me," bitch, something is wrong with you. Okay, but you want to be mother of the year. While meanwhile, you had your head deuce and had your mother, rest in peace, looking for your belongings in the hot 100+ degree weather for paraphernalia that shouldn't have never been in her possession. Because God forbid the cops would have walked up on her, she would have been in jail. Hmm. So you got to make that make sense, Jacqueline, before you ever put your mouth on Roxy. Oh, excuse me, like you say, Roxanne. Uh-huh. Before you ever put your mouth on Roxanne, bitch, what you need to do is worry about your atonement and the sins that you got to answer to. Okay, you've been jealous of Shelly, your sister. Shout out to Lachelle. Because she left me. It was good she got the fuck away from you, Black Widow. Because that's what you are, a black fucking widow, bitch. And every relationship you ever had was tragically doomed due to your doing. Due to your doing. Okay? And it's gonna always be that way because you're a sick individual, you know. And you use that mental incapacity to, oh, I, I have this and I have that. See, one thing Roxy didn't have to do, skank, was go use real clout chasing street stars or whatever the fuck program that is. What is this? To start shit. But anyway, I'll be back, y'all. How you doing?